As I promised, the second episode of the best fight in Hajime no Ippo, Takamura vs Hawk. The fight is about to start. Both fighters make their way to the ring. And the Japanese Hawk has landed. No, he flies once again. He looks up. He's finally arrived at the world stage. He raises his hands and shouts with excitement. This riles the crowd up so much that they start shouting and cheering as well. And Hawk is in the building too. He came with the baddies. He has enough Haz with him to start a harem manga. Bro looks like Thor. But enough of the shenanigans. Fight! Hawk has his classic low guard, no guard. He's almost touching the ground with his gloves. Takamura tightens his guard and moves to an orthodox style. Sando straight up says that he's using a pussy style. Rich coming from a guy who lost to Ippo twice and hasn't entered the world stage until more than 1,000 chapters after this scene. Takamura takes a small step forward and throws, launches a sharp missile of a jab that cuts through the air. Hawk ducks forward as if he saw $10 on the ground, but he didn't get away. That jab caught him so hard that the space between his broom eyebrows is bleeding. And Takamura keeps attacking Hawk with his laser left hand. It's a shotgun barrage. Hawk has enough of the action and falls back, but Takamura won't leave him alone. He chases him and pushes in. And he's stuck in the corner as Takamura harasses him with shots. And he goes in for a power shot. If this lands, it might lead to a KO. But it won't. Hawk punches from the most ridiculous position ever and looks like an acrobat. Takamura's head is about to fling off from that circus uppercut. While Takamura is paralyzed, Hawk is drifting out of the corner. No time to recover. Taka goes in immediately. You can't let someone like Hawk get his pace back. But again, he does some Cirque du Soleil shit and bends so far back that every chiropractor in town knows his phone number. And a right hook from a position I can't even describe. Hawk looks like an astronaut floating in orbit repairing the space station. Ippo crashes out and shouts, "What kind of punches are these?" Look at Taka. He says, "Bastard, I can't tell where the hands are coming from. I'll teach you the ABCs of boxing. A, B." As Hawk swerves out like a ballerina. C, ah! But the basics somehow won't basic when the other fighter can float and has the body tension of the Golden Gate Bridge. And now Taka can't get out of the corner. The positions are switched. Hawk hits him with a straight so hard that he looks like his soul has been touched. Another one. But Taka barely dodges. Look at the corner post. It looks like a curled piece of newspaper. The gang shouts for Takamura to get out of there. But when he sees Hawk's ugly mug, he has a change of heart. I won't run. A true man. Face the danger. Forward. Hawk says he's got guts. Don't look so happy, asshole. A left hand drills into Hawk's cheek like a dentist, and it breaks through his guards. The left flies through the air like a missile. Another body shot for good measure. Go high, then low, go low, then high. Perfect basics. Because the guard is lowered, it's time to go up top again. Hawk has excellent instincts and crazy reflexes. But if he protects the head, we go for the body again. This isn't power, this is punishment. Fighting with logic, huh? This is Miguel. Also the guy who trained Anderson and Wally later on. Generational coach. He says both power and technique of Taka are magnificent. I see his boxing sense is fabulous. But he can't win. Hawk can't be beaten by using boxing. There is an infinite number of variations. Thus, it cannot be read. It's simply violence. And now it turns into a whole horror movie. Just as Taka is losing consciousness, something happens. Hawk appears before him like a dark ghost. He's out for blood. This isn't boxing, this is a haunted house. As Hawk jumps in for the finishing blow, the bell rings. The ref tries to stop him, but he won't listen. He jumps in and causes an explosion. Did he really punch Takamura even though the bell rang? No. He grabbed the ropes. And now he's taunting him. Can you imagine that Hawk really listened to the bell? It's insane to me that he follows the actual rules of boxing. Takamura gets baited by the taunt and tries to attack Hawk. But the ref stops them both. He didn't hear the bell at all. In between rounds, Kamogawa has no advice. He's basically speechless. And he's ashamed that he has nothing to say to his boxer. As I've said before, Kamogawa is an excellent coach for building a strong body and mind. He's an excellent strategist but not that great of a tactician. In order for him to shine, his boxer needs a sharp mind as well. Back to Hawk. He licks his glove and says Takamura is the best he ever fought. Miguel says we don't know what'll happen if you tease him for too long. He knows that Takamura has a wilder side to him and that this side will come out sooner or later. Kamogawa says that this is no time to be helpless. He needs to do whatever he can. And there it is. Spirits, show some guts. He slaps Takamura with his spirit-inducing back slap. Takamura says, "Old man." Kamogawa thinks they're vibing, but he lifts him up by the neck and shakes him like a chicken. Bro is fighting the world champ and has a side beef with his coach. But that's the thing, Takamura is always the same, he never changes. Kamogawa knew he was capable of this when he met him. If he does not become the world champion, it's not bad luck. It's my responsibility. It means that I didn't teach him what he needed to know. And then it begins. Takamura starts moving. Hawk is shocked at what he sees. Takamura is shifting up several gears and shows us the magnitude of his real footwork. Without you going out of your way to do something like that, I understand it so much it hurts. Old man, there's nothing you haven't taught me. I'll show everything you drove into me. I'll prove that the old man's boxing is the best boxing in the world. See you in the next episode when Takamura shows us how effective Kamogawa's boxing is on the world stage. Special thanks to all the OG members, Jonah Mark, Hajime no Lungi, Christos Tsiakalos, Legacy, Kim's Reviews, and Samet Ak. If you want to support the channel, become a member below and join King Kohi's Cafe.